Okay, let's try this one. We're looking for you. See, this is let me know when. And now we want you. Let's see if this is you. What is that? We'll cut it, but I don't even know what that is. Doesn't sound like anything. All right, let's see what this one is. Get. Oh my, this is unbelievable to me. So that's get. The one we just clipped is get. And so we know now, sorry about all this movement. What do we got here? Okay, we'll close him up. And this will give us the word there. There. Most of it's preserved because it's at the end. So let's space these now. And I'll put the microphone, I'll turn up the volume so you can hear. And I'm going to space these words so you hear all these nice sounds we learn in phonics classes. I loved phonics class when I was in school. But guess what? No matter how much you love it, it doesn't mean we actually talk that way. All the rules are broken once we open our mouth. Here we go. I'm going to hold you guys. Hold still, everybody. All right, now I'm going to play all those little sounds. See if those words are there. Let me know when you get there. Let me know when you get there. Let me know when you get there. Now we'll play each individual piece. Just the piece. Let. What happened to the t? Let. See at the top if we were reading in reading class? Let. But when we're talking we say let. Very strange, isn't it? All right, now let's try the next word by itself. Me. Doesn't sound like anything we'd ever say me in reading class. Let's try this. In fact, we'd flunk reading class if we talked like that. Now we're to the word no. Here we go. No. Well, that doesn't sound as bad as the other, but it's still very weird by itself. All right. Next one, when. Now, some of you may be thinking, no, I don't talk that way. Oh, yes, you do. If you talk good English, you do. If you're fluent in English, you most certainly talk that way. Now we want the word. Which one is it? Yeah, you. I'm serious, kids. This is how we actually talk and sound. Yes, it's the word you. But what happens to it is the words that are in front and after it change it by changing the position of our mouth. So we don't get back in time. We don't get all the pieces of our mouth, our whole speaking chamber, back into formation in time to say the word all nice and neat. Let's see, where are we? Get. It's a little loud. That one sounds, more normal, but we would not read that way. And then, finally, since this word doesn't have anything after it, the word there, it doesn't have anything after it, our mouth and everything that we use for speaking isn't changing, getting ready for the sounds that come after it. Therefore, this one will sound better, more like a word. There. That's pretty close to sounding normal. There. All right. What does all this mean? Well, it means, I'm going to mute the bottom here. It means that this top row represents the kind of thing we do to make A's and B's in language classes, in Spanish class, in German. You know, when we take different courses in foreign language, world languages, these are the things that we do to get our A's and B's usually. Say these words so nice and pretty. Let me know when you get there. All right, listen to this now. Here, we'll just move this guy down here out of the way. Unmute that one, and here we go. Let me know when you get there. But of course, if we put it all together, which we can do, watch. I'm going to take this guy right here, and I'm going to stretch him out. And now, all of his pieces are back where they were. Listen. Let me know when you get there. It's good to learn words in their nice, neat form, one word or so at a time, but you also need to learn them at normal speeds with other words. I'm going to tell you a story that happened in Germany with my friend Keith, who was there with his wife taking a tour of a building. A building that wasn't this one exactly, but it looked something like this. It had a tower in it, and he had heard in the tourist site book that it was a great place to go, take the staircases all the way up to the top and look out. And so he went there, and when he got there, he and his wife found that there were a lot of other tourists there already. Well, there was quite a line in front of them, and Keith, like most of us, was wondering, would it be worth the walk all the way to the top? Not that he didn't intend to get all the way there, but he wanted just to know, make the wait a little bit easier. A German fellow was coming down the stairs, and Keith said to him, "Did you go all the way to the top?" And the man looked at him and answered in German. Keith, of course, doesn't speak any other languages, and he didn't know what the man said. So he said it again. "Did you go all the way to the top?" The man then switched to Italian. Keith didn't understand that either. So he said, "Did you go all the way to the top?" The man then switched to French. Keith still could not understand him. So he thought he'd take a new approach. He would slow down. "Did you go all the way to the top?" And the German fellow looked at him and said, "Oh, you speak English." Well, that's the way it is with languages. They all get to the point where they're a big blur. A big bunch of slang and jive, abbreviations, grunts, things that we all understand pretty well. Learn to talk the way the people talk who speak it on a regular basis. That's what really, really matters. That's what takes you into the adventures that you never know until you get to that point.